Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Now, as many of you know, I am a huge fan of free education and sharing anything and everything that may help beginner traders to trade the market easier, which is why in this video I'm going to show you yet another super simple strategy for swing trading. All right. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, if you are interested in trading and would like to try out the same exchange that I use, feel free to go ahead and try out the MEXC crypto exchange. You can find a link to it in the description below this video. I personally love this exchange because one, as you guys can clearly tell, they have the cheapest fees in the entire industry for trading both the spot market and the futures market. In addition to that, they have over 1,500 altcoins for altcoin nerds like myself to be able to buy at any time, so that's nice also. Now, on top of that, if you are based in the United States, you do, because they are not allowing people from the United States to sign up, you can still sign up if you use your phone number rather than signing up with your email address, all right? So when you go to the login page here, instead of it being on email, switch over to mobile and sign up with your mobile or with your phone number instead. And it's literally that simple, all right? So guys, as many of you already know, like I was just saying earlier, I absolutely love teaching you guys different strategies. I love teaching different strategies that I personally come across, and the one that I'm showing you today is extremely simple and doesn't require it doesn't even require any trading indicators whatsoever, okay? So let's just dive right in and get started. But keep in mind here, this is not a trading video, and I will not be doing any live trades or anything like that, okay? This is an educational video. Like most of my videos and my channel, I am mostly an educational YouTuber, okay? So here's the thing, all right? I also want to say that this strategy is best for people who are swing trading rather than day trading as well. All right. In fact, I wouldn't use this for day trading whatsoever, since we'll be using the Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay. Now, I'm not saying it's bad for day trading or anything like that, or it doesn't work for day trading, because realistically, I mean, Fibonacci tool works on, it works on every chart, every time frame chart, but for the sake of this video, I am a swing trader, so I mean that's pretty much the example I'm going to be using here. So once you have TradingView opened, so you want to be using TradingView, obviously, because that's where we're going to be using the Fibonacci tool. But once you have TradingView open, all right, you want to go ahead and well, here's the thing. The reason why, I know I'm kind of going back and forth here. I really don't do write scripts or anything like that for my videos. I kind of just make things up as I'm going along here. But the reason why we're using Fibonacci retracement tool is because each Fibonacci level can be used as a solid reference point for support and resistance levels. And we'll simply be trading between each of these levels here, okay? So once you have TradingView opened, what you want to do is you want to change your time frame over to the 1-day chart, okay? So we're on the 1-day chart already. You can use 4-hour chart if you want to also. But once you have your chart opened, we want to find the most recent low, or the lowest low in the range that we're currently trading in. And we also want to find the highest high in the range that we're trading in as well, okay? So as we can clearly see here, I've already got them both into view here. So what we will do here is we will go ahead and grab the Fibonacci tool, which is right here, and we will go ahead and drag the mouse over to the highest high, our current highest high, and we will click and then drag it down to the lowest low, which is right down here at like 15,000 something. Let's see here, right there, 15,387, somewhere around there. And we've got our next one up there, or our highest one up at the high up there, okay? So, all right, here's the thing, okay? Now, where you are placing these levels, I mean, realistically, it's all going to depend on who you are and where you personally want to place them. Majority of people usually place them from starting at the highest high and going down to the lowest low range. Now, typically, I mean, realistically, I could have connected it from this high right up here, up at the 32,535 level, and placed it down here also. But realistically, I'm going with the current high, like the current recent high, okay, which is right up in here, all right? So after you do this, and after you've got your Fibonacci, here, let me go ahead and get rid of these moving averages. Once you've got your Fibonacci levels all panned out, each one of these levels pretty much is going to represent support and resistance, okay? So here's the thing, all right? After you do this, you'll notice that there will be a bunch of these lines in between, okay? And as I was just saying, these lines are levels, as you know, many people call them, and act as support and resistance in the grand scheme of things. And that is how we will treat them in this video. So once you've got your Fibonacci levels marked out, we will switch over to the 4-hour chart. Okay, we're going to switch over to the 4-hour chart to get a closer view of what's going on inside of these levels. And what we're looking for is pretty much like confirmations of candles closing above or below these levels. So here's how it pretty much all works. Okay, so if we're sitting here trading this, you guys, all right, we're going to take a look at these levels. Okay, so here's how I would play this out. All right, now we can clearly see here that, you know, we've got our support level, or our resistance level, way up here at 31,510. All right, and we've got resistance down here at roughly 28,060. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. Okay, realistically, if price starts dropping and it reaches down to this support level, I'm going to be watching for the candles. Okay, if candles start closing below, like if we drop down to support down here at 28,060, I'm going to be looking to place a potential short order if I'm trading the futures market. Okay, so if it drops to the support level, I'm going to look into placing a short order. Okay, now if this candle closes below the support level, then I'm really going to probably open a short order. Okay, but I will wait for the next candle after that to make my confirmation. Okay, because if the next candle after that continues to move down as well, then that's pretty much my confirmation that we're going to continue dropping into this next level right here, and we will start to drop down to the next support level down here of 25,351. Okay, so that's pretty much in the grand scheme of things how it works. And the same thing, it works the same way when you're, if you're going long or if you're trading just the regular spot market as well. Realistically, what you do is if you're trading on the price going upwards instead of downwards, what you would do is you want to wait until we get confirmation that we are going to pass this resistance level right here. If this candle suddenly were to, like, let's say the next 4-hour candle shoots up to this resistance level and passes it, and goes right up into like right in this area or something like that, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the next 4-hour candle, and I'm going to make sure that that next 4-hour candle is staying there. And if that next candle stays there and does not go downwards past through this level again, then I'm going to either go long or I'm going to buy in, and I'm going to expect that the price is going to continue moving upwards. Okay, and that's pretty much in the grand scheme of things how this works, you guys. It's really all about candle confirmations and seeing where these candles test the support and resistance levels, and if they're strong enough to break through these support and resistance levels. All right, so I will say this: if you are feeling confused by anything that I mentioned in this video, or confused by my explanation on how to trade with Fibonacci levels here, do not worry about it, okay? These things honestly take a long time to grasp and understand, and the longer that you look at the charts, the more and more you'll start to see patterns and why and how this works, okay? Realistically, when I first started learning about all these different types of strategies and stuff like that, I was very confused myself, and just none of it made sense whatsoever. It really didn't. But once I started to see how things actually work, then it started to all make sense, and it started to all kind of make sense to me. Here, I'll go through and show you a couple examples from previous price action real quick, okay? So as you guys can clearly see here, all right, as you guys can clearly see here, here's a good example, okay? The price ended up dropping all the way down to here, but it failed to go through the support level, okay? It failed to drop through support and continue moving downwards, okay? Instead, we ended up consolidating, for the next, probably like a day or so, and we ended up trying to test that support level again, and we failed again, which is typically considered a double bottom. we hit a double bottom, we failed to, drop past support again. So what does that mean? That means we end up reversing and we ended up going upwards, as we clearly did right here. So if you would have traded that, you would have made some pretty, you would have made some decent profit right there. All right. So that's pretty much how it works in the grand scheme of things. Now, these candles right here, as you guys can clearly see, they ended up opening and closing, but did not continue go higher and higher up to the resistance level. So that tells you that things are currently looking weak, and price might continue to start falling again. Okay, so that's what I mean when I'm saying the more and more you start to look at these charts, and the more you study these charts and previous price action and stuff like that, you start to see these different patterns and how and why price action works with these support and resistance levels, okay? The more you look at it, the more you start to understand, you guys, okay? So overall here, though, you guys, I just want to reiterate here that this is just one strategy out of literally many, many hundreds out there, and not every strategy is going to work for everyone either. For example, there's literally dozens of other strategies that I have personally tried in the past that work absolutely great for some people. In fact, I have friends that use some crazy strategies that I have personally tried. They did not work for me whatsoever, okay? But they did work for them, and they do work for them flawlessly. So, I mean, realistically, it just goes to show not every strategy is going to work for everybody. And realistically, it's no big deal. You just have to keep searching for one that works best for you, in all honesty. Another thing that I'd like to say before I go ahead and wrap up this video is that if you're trading the crypto futures market and looking for shorting opportunities with this method, it works the exact same, just in the opposite direction, okay? So instead of going upwards, you're looking to go downwards with the support and resistance levels, okay? Now, if any of you guys have any questions about anything I mentioned in this video whatsoever, or anything like that related to altcoins or trading or anything like that, feel free to go ahead and reach me or reach out to me on my free community Discord server, which you can find a link to in the description below this video as well. But overall here, you guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this video. So I will go ahead and wrap this video up. But before you guys leave, I want to reiterate here, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey guys, with that said, thanks again for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in the comments of my future videos.